Hello everyone, and welcome to MC Eternal 2. We are here. It is a new mod pack for us. Well, I mean, it is a new mod pack for us, but it is also the first mod pack that we played properly on this channel. I did pick just this default texture pack, but I wouldn't lie if I was to say that we were getting not the greatest FPS right out the gate, which isn't too surprising because dun dun dun. It doesn't show it here, but there's a lot. Oh, I have to check because it's such a large amount. 616 mods. For some context, this is on Minecraft 1.20.2. All the mods currently has 472 mods. So, a lot of mods. A lot of mods. Here we are. Now, I don't have anything optimized, so some sounds are definitely louder than I'd appreciate them. I'm also playing on a server. We've got our community server up and running for this mod pack. And so all should be good. Now, all I know about MC Eternal is I played the first one, and the first one had a neat quest book, and it had, oh wow, it had coins. So like, I remember setting up some crazy carrot farms and selling the carrots. Sorry, this sounds really, is it this one? Yeah. I like them. They're a little bit, they're encroaching on my ears a little bit too much. Do we have Ultimine? I don't think we do, which I'm kind of grateful for. We sold a bunch of carrots, and that gives you coins, and you can use the coins to buy stuff, and that's pretty cool. So, I mean, I guess we sort of just Minecraft, right? That's pretty standard. I'm just trying to, I'll get to the top of the hill. We'll sort of decide where we want to live. Is this, do I have a spawn on the server? I feel like this is so random of a place to spawn. Normally we have at least something. And I don't see any claims and stuff. We have FTB chunks, and there are some bases around, as you can see. Some people have been playing. It's been open to just some donators while we were waiting on a few patches to come through on the server. Oh, on the server on the mod pack. But now I believe we're happy to open it up to people. Which is why I'm here. What is this? Loam from Immersive Weathering. Okay. I don't have... Oh, we have a guy. Hold on. What's this little dude? This is comforting. This is vampirism. Oh, yeah, that's... I remember. I became a vampire. It was actually horrible when I did become a vampire. But yeah, so there's little like vampire huts, and there's little vampire hunters, as you can see. I'm right-clicking, he has no interaction. And so that's cool that they're still in the pack. I say still in the pack, they're in the first pack. Alright, enough yappering, let's get building and stuff. Let's, oh, a little bit of like, I think they're bamboo creepers, to be honest. Okay, we're just gonna, or jungle creepers is probably what they're called, or something like that. Let's run away. I haven't checked what the TPS is currently on this server. I'm also connecting to America, so there's a chance that I move over to Australia or single player at some point. Just a heads up, just in case you get confused watching a later episode. Let's just begin. Let's start chopping stuff. Now, as you can see, oh, huh, okay, hold on, okay, I hear you. I have played a little bit of the forest recently, Sons of the Forest, and you sort of chop trees a little bit similar to this, kind of. Okay, now I'm under the impression that this whole tree will fall once I get to the center of this tree, and I would be right. Oh, awesome. Okay, so as a result, we get our saplings. We get an advancement made. Dimension of bees await. Did we do something with a bee? What's this? Ivy. Okay. I have no idea. I have no idea. Now, what's this? Happy welcome, Jaffa. Faintly smells of honeydew and dirt. I will be digging a hole later. MC Eternal 2 for dummies. Perfect. What? Make sure to do it in a safe place. Okay. Oh, hello there. I'm Barry, and I'm cheesed to meet you. Oh yeah, I get you. Alright, cool. Welcome to MC Eternal 2. This is a brief tutorial kindly provided by Barry. Alright, cool. This mod pack is full of many mods. big and small, to help you navigate this strange new world and get you a quest book. The quest book will be your new best friend, provides you with guidance. Awesome. However, the Modpack encourages you to not solely rely on questing. It starts raining. But instead use it to supplement your gameplay experience, if you'd prefer. Check it out because it's full of useful tips. Changes to the game that are worth briefly discussing. Okay, sure. Difficulty changes as you progress. As your power grows, new dangerous foes begin to emerge. Okay. 3 modes. Normal mode. Expert mode, when you enter the nether. Master mode, which happens once you slay the Ender Dragon. Opening an end portal requires you to seek out 12 legendary eyes. I've seen a similar thing. Cool. In a different pack. These eyes. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Evil creature. Forces. Lawyers. What? Huh? What? Okay. To open your quest book and sign the contract. Okay, I've opened the letter. You get, okay. Hold on. Oh. Okay, sorry. The quest book is an optional but recommended experience, which is cool. You can earn unique rewards by playing at your own pace. You can learn mods in depth with fully written quest chains. You can collect special titles by questing. You can unlock quest coins. Aha! And spend them at the coin shop. Coming soon, TM. You cannot eat the quest book. But the coins look like cookies. Okay. I guess. I'll take the coins. Magical contract has appeared. What? From the very depths of hell itself. To start this new and exciting adventure, please sign this contract, which essentially says anything you ever create is proprietary property of me. And your soul is mine for all of eternity. Who's this for? Someone's lying here. Unlock title with a gullible. Thanks for your soul. Blood Pact. Barry's here. Okay. I just have to take his what? Okay. And then... hey. What's there to lose? Okay. I don't know what's happening, guys. I had rat mail. I have received a letter from Mom. I don't... Okay. Oh my god, the inventory. Okay. Yeah, there's skill trees. I saw this. I saw this in like the patch notes. They changed something about the skills and I was like, what do you mean skills? That's awesome. So I think, and if we look at the tree, my guess is, oh no, 0 out of 7. Oh, okay. So if you try to break a tree higher up, it takes less chops maybe? Because like, look, this one takes 8 chops, 7, and it tells you how much wood you're going to get. So this will get you 11. That's cool. That's cool. That makes perfect sense. All right, awesome. Let's go ahead and try to figure something out. Now, on the map, can we see mobs? Not by default, but is displayed. I want to see the animals. The entity radar. On, but off, but it's on, but it's off. But it's on, but it's off, but it's on. Okay. Sure. I kind of wanted to go for like wool or something, you know what I mean? So I can skip these nights, but someone else on the server surely has a bed. All right, let's at least get started a little bit. Everything's sort of like bouncy, you know what I mean? Everything is sort of like bloop, bloop. You guys getting that vibe as well? Bloop. So I'm thinking we get this happening. Now, can I, is chopping normal? Chopping normal. There we go. So we'll get a little bit done. Now, once again, it doesn't look like we have ulti-mine. At least not yet. I know that there's some mods you can get that you can like limit it behind progression. So. Oh! Okay, I think when you move things in your inventory, it makes noises that sound like someone walking. Which is a little bit creepy. Right? Is that what I was hearing? Yeah. Okay, sure. Sure. Alright, cool. Alright, so here's the plan. Here's what I'll do. We're going to quickly chop an axe. Chop an axe? Make an axe. My inventory is horrible. That's fine. We're going to quickly chop this tree. And then hopefully... Reach day 3. Interesting. And then hopefully maybe cook some of the logs into charcoal or something. Just to sort of get us started here. I don't know if the plan is to live in a hole. But it is now. This is perfect. We have done really well to begin here. Alright, let's just get... Yeah, let's get a quark birch chest going. Oh, that's perfect. That's great. There we go. Just to store some of these things. Cool. I've got some cheese. Delicious. Oh, 1 out of 2 sleeping. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so I'm guessing the more people asleep, the faster it goes, maybe? I don't know, but all I know is that skipped the night, which I'm grateful for. Let's get a furnace going. Cool. And let's just let that do its thing. Oh, look at that little animation of like the fire when I put it in. Cool. I will say, I like the little movements for stuff. I think one thing I will say is there's a mod. I know the physics mod can do it, but I'm pretty sure there's another mod that can also add the smooth door transitions. Maybe it's not in this version of the pack, but I actually remember I watched an early episode of mine from the original MC Eternal, and it had whatever that mod was. And I don't think I would have added it all the way back then. Yeah. All right, cool. So we've done that. We have a full course meal. We'll save that for a rainy day, I guess. Well, the rainy day was before, but that's all right. We don't need the quest book because we've got it in an inventory. We have cobble on us. I'm going to do this and this. This guy can go in there, sure. And then what else do I need to do? Let's go ahead and give us a sword. Make some torches. Okay. And I mean, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good loadout already. All right, let's go ahead. And I mean, realistically, I can't do much without a bed set, right? So I kind of feel like I need sheep regardless of what I plan to do. I should probably waypoint over here. So let's do M, right click, create waypoint, home. Yeah, we'll keep it enabled. What? Hey, whoa, wait, whoa, hey, whoa. Huh? Whoa, ah! Oh, that was pretty cool. Although, I probably will die here. Now, if you guys happen to have watched my first episode, my first series, I believe there was like 20 episodes of me just dying on repeat. Let's all cross our fingers, and hope that that's not the same this time around. Hey, at least this time around, I think I'm smart enough that I'll probably cut it out if it actually does happen. So does he despawn? Is that family friendly? My life saved, or is... what? Chicken. Okay. It looks like I did a cut there. Alright, but yeah, we need sheep, essentially. I'm excited to play this pack. In terms of those who are wondering what is going to happen with all the mods, I mean, I'll probably still play that. I obviously still have plans there. I have plans there, and that series just typically does well in terms of views, so like I'm inclined to to go back there. But it is fun every so often jumping something new. So here we are. I'm gonna say a lot this episode. Is word of the day. Yeah, I'll chop up a pig, I guess. Watch us find. We saw a cow earlier. We actually haven't seen sheep. A sheep. I will also... That feels a little better. I think I was a little bit too non-zoomed out. Okay. We haven't actually looked at the quest book, to be honest. We just signed a contract and then we didn't even claim our rewards. We get a title, and if I press if I press equals, I can be the gullible. I can be, do you stream the chicken chaser? Do you stream the beginner? Do you stream the gullible? Chicken chaser is pretty good. I kind of want to do chicken chaser, so I'm going to be chicken chaser. Alright, cool. Then we've got loot. No, it's an actual, yeah, bow. Rent-A-Rat receipt, raw rat, and Questmaster's famous homemade cookie. Okay. Doesn't seem very home. Oh, we have Rent-A-Rat recipe. 1 rat, 24 hours. Status late. Return on time or face fines. You wouldn't steal a car. You wouldn't steal a handbag. You wouldn't steal a television. So don't steal a rat. Rat theft is a crime. And then I have a raw rat. Okay. Yep, fair enough. Yep. We have the signed contract. Here it is. This is it. I right-clicked it and it did a thing. Very nice. We will go back in here. So that's this done. Awesome. Oh, I didn't scroll down. Okay. The fine print. Okay, cool. Tree chop. Chopping trees is more convenient. By breaking a log, you will begin to whittle away at the tree. After whittling the tree down completely, the tree will fall and drop all of its resources. The tree chopping process takes just as long as regular tree chopping would, except you only need to break 1 block, making it primarily a quality of life feature. You can hold shift to break logs as normal. Make sure to chop from the base block of the tree. Lumberjack title, we get some coins, very nice. How to survive, I died. Can be crafted with a grave key to create an enchanted grave key to teleport. We'll keep this here. This essentially means if I die, we can combine it with the soul stone, our key, and teleport to our grave. So that's good if you're not near your grave. And then, we can make some wooden armor. Very nice. All right, let's keep chopping stuff at least. That's good. I would not have made a wood set of armor, I'll tell you that much. Yeah, very, very, very nice. Okay. We will continue on our way. Again, kind of looking for sheep. If I miss a sheep... I was going to say if I miss a sheep, don't yell at me, and almost instantly did. Now, before killing this sheep, I should have searched for shears. In case there are wooden shears or something. Oh, these shears as well. Tinker's Construct. Oh, it has been a little while, my friend. Okay. Yeah, I can Tinkers, right? Oh, I should have Okay. Okay. That's, you know what, it's fine. We've only got to kill 2 more sheep. It's okay. I just threw that in there just because I felt like it. What you can do about it? Cool. Now, I think MC Eternal also had big fish. Big scary fish. So that's just my little warning to you guys. Oh, this sheep. I swear I did not see him. So yeah, I don't know for sure if I'm making that up, but I feel like I remember it having some scary fish. I mean, it has scary every other mob ever. So I'm not too... I wouldn't be surprised, I guess is what I'm saying. Alright, we'll chop this. We'll go back to the base. We'll set up... not just our bed, so that we can respawn somewhere, even though we're right next to the spawn, so it probably doesn't matter. But also set up our spawn itself. And by what I mean by that is actually claim the land, because I haven't claimed it. And I am playing on a server, as you can see. Do Stream the Chicken Chaser is on a server. And I didn't even mention to join that. It's through our Discord, so linked in the description. And then read the welcome channel. That should have the information you need. If it doesn't, I'm sorry. And you might get yelled at, but don't take it personally. It is what it is. All right, here we are. So, what's this little icon down there? It's like a little. Is that my badge? Is that my my prestige? My rank? All right. Bedtime. So, I think we'll chuck it here, assuming this doesn't just open out. Perfect. Now, the question of the day is, can I actually make a bed with different colored wool? I don't remember. No. That's okay. I just need to find... What's this? Pink. Okay, well... Okay. Alright. Well... You win some, you lose some, my friends. We are starting episode 1. Oh, I could do a sleeping bag. Automatically attempts to sleep. Oh, yeah, that's when you write. Yeah, anyway, this is for setting a spawn. So, pow, spawn point set. Now, if we press M, it opens up this map. If we press E and click on this, it opens up a similar looking map. Claim chunks opens up this map. So, recap, open up your inventory, and then click on the FTB Chunks Claim Manager. Yeah, that one. And then by default, I guess you have this many claim chunks on our server. Pow. Now, I might be claiming spawn currently. Unlucky. Unlucky to those of you that wanted to dig. Usually there's spawn protection anyway, so it shouldn't actually matter to most people, I think. But yeah. Can I eat this? How filling is this? Oh, it's really filling. Ah, who cares? It's there to be eaten. Whoa! Okay. I'm back. Delicious. Amazing. Map, cool. Quest, cool. Skill tree. So, oh, okay, there's combat skill tree. So as I do stuff, I get stuff. Cool. There's mining skill tree to up your mining speed and extra fortune. That's cool. And fishing to get more luck and stuff. Cool, and they clearly have different experience. So I'm guessing as I get ores and experience from ores, this will go up. Which is pretty cool. I like it. I like it. It gives you something to do. Cool. I'm on board. What else do we want to do? Well, I'll be honest. I definitely want to set up Tinkers. I'm definitely not a fan of anything that has happened so far in terms of our base, but we're going to see how we go. Now, typically with Tinkers, you do something like this, and you get something like this, patterns. Now, back in my day, you pretty much combine these with everything. So you combine it with a log to get a crafting station, I guess. Nah, sure. You combine it with a plank to get something. As you can see, that's changed a little bit, I guess. So let's maybe look at how you actually do it. Now, to be fair, I think it changed in the last pack I played, but you know me. You know me. Pattern, crafting station, part builder, tinker station. Oh. So one of those was, oh, not that. One of those was these. That's a tinker station. And then the other thing, so I'm just right clicking on these to see the recipes they're used in. So it's used in this recipe, used in this recipe. Part builder is 2 planks. So pow and pow for the part builder. So we have 3 different gadgets, 3 different things. I mean, I guess we do want to be inside to do these. It's just, you know what? It's just that it's cramped. And it's just that we have a horrible pickaxe, so it's kind of annoying to expand. We also don't have ulti-mine, so we can't just like instantly make the room massive. But that's okay. If us investing this time now, we will appreciate us 5 minutes from now. We'll be very grateful that we did this. We might even get some gravel, some flint, sorry. The flint obviously letting us craft things better. We didn't, but who knows? There might be a recipe. There might be a recipe. Oh, there you go. Look at that. Ha ha. Ha. Tier 1 harvest material. There you go. Okay, so where do we want to put this? Well, I'm thinking maybe we break this part of the wall. Set up a little bit of torch so that you guys can see what's happening. And we'll set up this, this, and this. Now, the crafting station is like a crafting table in that it's a crafting table. But you can leave it, and you can see the little block. It stays, so it keeps its stuff. Now, when you have these adjoined, the cool thing is you can click on each of them without actually having to leave the inventory and go to it. They're all connected. Awesome. I believe you can also connect a chest. So if we wanted to, we could have all of our resources in a chest, which honestly isn't a bad idea. It just so happens that if I were to place one here and then open this, see, you get access to all that. Pretty cool. Okay. You know what? I can sleep as well. Ha ha ha. Cool. Okay. So what do we actually want to do here? Well, we want to make a tool in the Tinker Station. So, for example, if we wanted to shear stuff, we'd make it Karma, or however you pronounce it. I'm probably going to go more for... Ooh. I'm probably going to go more for like an axe and a pickaxe and stuff. Sorry, I almost bit my tongue. Just because they're cool. So that's probably what I'll go for. So to do that, we need a pick head, a tool handle, and a tool binding. So if we go to the part builder, we can chuck in our pattern and we can make some stuff. So for example, if I want a tool handle, I can chuck that in with some wood, for example, and we see all the benefits from it. So for example, we have ours as a handle, And so it's not going to add any durability. It's not going to add any damage, any speed, anything. Except for this perk, which is tool practically regrows more material when repairing. So you get more bang for your buck when repairing the tool. Now, if I were to swap that out for cobble, it will tell us, hey, your durability is actually going to go down 10%. So although this wood it's not going to do anything good, it doesn't do anything bad. So it's actually pretty good. Although mining speed goes up a little bit, and then you get your Stonebound 1 perk. So your tool loves stone. It mines faster as it wears out, but also does less damage. So I guess as you lose durability, you do less damage, but you mine faster. So, yeah. And so you can do this with, I believe, just based on what I'm seeing here, anything that says tier whatever. So tier 1 harvest material, we should be able to chuck flint in. Sure enough, we can. Extra melee damage, less durability, so that's good for a sword. You can see every point durability lost increases damage but decreases mining speed. So make your handle out of flint better than making it out of stone for a pickaxe, a sword, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? But yes, that's the general gist. And so you can sort of look around and look at things like, oh, can I use this? Can I use this? Can I use that? But with what we've got, I think the play is going to be probably just to make a handle, which is kind of just a stick. A stick's kind of just a handle, but we can chuck this in. Wooden tool handle. There we go. The binding, I don't actually know what the play is going to be, so we'll chuck in here. So the binding is down here. No stats for wood, except you get the cultivated perk. No stats for stone. No stats for flint. So we probably want stone, just because we get that stone bound, which means we're going to mine faster. So for the pickaxe, we'll do that. And then for the pickaxe head, I believe we want, well, this. The head is here, so you can see the durability, the mining speed, and whatnot. So typically what you want, higher mining speed, higher mining tier, higher durability. You don't really care about melee damage, to be honest, but maybe you do. But as you can see here, stone is kind of just the best. Even if you compare wood, wood's phenomenally worse for the pickaxe head, so we will go stone. Jump into the tinker station, click on pickaxe, and sure enough, we should be able to shift these in, and we have a pickaxe. And we can call it my first pick. There we go. Pa-pa, pa-pa-pa-da. And there we have it. Now, how does it compare? Well, it's a stone pick. I don't know what you expected. But yeah, there you go. That's how you do it. Now, the cool thing is, it won't break. I guess that's the cool thing. It should get to a part where it's broken, at which point in the tinker station, you can repair it with the material that I believe the head is made out of. So mine's made out of cobblestone. Cobblestone will repair it. I don't believe you can use wood because the head's not made of wood. Cool. There you go. Yay. Now ring. I don't know what this is, but you can do stuff with gems. I don't have any gems. Armor's pretty cool, but you need armor to do it. Which we were hoping to make. Now, before we do that, let's try to make an axe real quick. So, tool handle, tool binding, small axe head. So, we sort of already know what we're going to do for that, I guess. We're going to go for the axe head. We're going to go for binding, and then the handle. I think that was right. Hopefully that was right. Whoa! And then pow, pow, pow. And then my first. I'm really original with the names here. Perfect. Alright, so we want to make armor, so we do need some more of wood to pull that off. Oh, I got a little carried away. I sort of forgot how it worked. I didn't realize, smaller tree, less chops. That's cool. I appreciate that. I will say, as much as they say that it's still fair, for this tree, we're gonna chop it 7 times but get 9 logs, I guess. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, trying to pull a fast one on me there, are you? Yeah, we'll see how we go. I'm not. Yeah, we'll see how we go. Thank you guys for watching these videos. Even if you have just stopped in for one and it's not your style or not the pace at which you were hoping for or something, I do appreciate you stopping by. A lot of the people that do stop by are very friendly and very nice, so I do appreciate that. Weeds. Sorry. But if you do stick around, thank you as well, I guess. Leaves. So you can sort of one-tap these. Okay, cool. I don't know if there's purpose, but you can. I need to... listen, this is doing more pain to me than it should be. There we go. Okay, you know what? I'm going to be that guy. I'm not normally that guy. I'm going to be that guy. How do you do it? I'm going to be that guy. Now, there we go. Cool. Okay, awesome. I'm that guy. I don't often do that. I don't know. Try to find the last time I did a press plate at the door. Anyhow. Wooden armor. That's what we're going to try and do. So, let's give it a shot. This makes us a wooden chestplate from Immersive Armors. 400% attack speed. 100% attack damage. 20 max health. Why is this insanely good? Huh? So now do we heal? Or do we have 20 health right now? Either I'm misinterpreting what this means, or this game is going to get really difficult. You know what I mean? That's sort of the vibe I'm getting looking at this. Now, this can make birch covered desk, or we can click this arrow and change it to the helmet. So, I think it's pretty intuitive, but if you get stuck there, that's what that means. So here we are. I will say, we do feel, I feel faster. I feel like I'm getting my 10% speed. Let's chop a tree. Do we feel faster tree chopping? I could tell you that I do, and I wouldn't feel like I'm lying. I might be lying, but I don't feel like I'm lying. Sweet. All right, sure. Now, some of those will grow. Okay. So, what now? I'll tell you what, let's consult the quest book. So, we've done this. What? Sir? There we go. We've done this. Oh, we get coins and yes, we get quest loot. We get random specialized item. An assortment of miscellaneous items of varying usefulness found within the Questmaster storage locker and repackaged as your reward. Pow. And we get it as a nice little crate. Man, I love me some crates. Alright, pow. Rat cage. Used for breeding rats. You know what? Yeah, MC Eternal did have a rat thing going on. I see now. There's a lot of rat happening. It's really, really heavy on the rats, huh? That's okay. That's alright. Alright, well, what's going on? So, in here it tells you to make a campfire. To light the campfire, right-click the unlit campfire with a flint and steel. Oh, okay, and it'll give you... Okay, sure. The campfire provides the comfort status effect to those around it in a small radius, which allows for faster healing. Monsters are unable to spawn in a small radius around a lit campfire. That's cool. Okay. But then it's gone, don't care, and it's given me this quest. Make a torch. Cool. Dynamic lighting is here. Woo! Try holding a light source. You can place a torch or lantern in your offhand to passively generate... Did I hear an explosion? What? Huh? Hello? Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Alright, well, as I was, place a lantern on a wall to mount it to a block. Cool. So we get a lantern for free, we can carry it around and be like, oh, or we can place it. Neat. Alright, where next? Crafting stations. So I should pick this guy up to get that quest done. There we go. All handy dandy. You don't want to get too carried away from here because otherwise, as you can see, like you'll have to pick stuff up after you've already done it. So what's happening? Combat rolls. Crafting automat. Ha! Can be used as a basic form of crafting automation. By selecting a recipe and by providing the required materials, the crafting automat will begin crafting when provided a repeating redstone signal, such as a button or a lever. How much crafting could a crafting automat craft if a crafting automat could craft crafting automats? Huh. Well, I guess a lot. Okay. Clipboard, we could get an apple. Clipboards are pretty cool. Crafting on a stick would give us coins. Also pretty good. Eccentric tome would give us an eccentric tome with the actual books in them. Also really good. These are like guidebooks. Make a house a home. Oh, I could. Oh no, haha. We have bed. Haha. We tick this. Pow. It is of utmost importance to claim the chunks where you occupy a residence. Claim chunks disallow mobs and players from griefing inside your land. Only members currently in your team are allowed to break and interact with blocks. Simply hold right click and drag across the grid to claim chunks. Huh? Left click? Left click. Left click. We usually, if you're in here, it's left click. Right click? Right click undoes. As you can see. Did the person making this, do they have their keys bound the opposite way? Am I crazy? I'm not crazy. You're crazy. Okay, we get the ungriefed, we get a doorbell, and we get a painting. Culprit. Oh, no way. That's awesome. All right, cool. And then we have a 4x4 painting. So that inspires us to expand our ceiling a little bit. It's fine. We can make something like that happen. I'm kind of thinking it'll go there. So this guy will probably have to, yeah, do a little bit of that. Pow. Pow. Come on. There you go. Are we there yet? Nope. It's fine. Pow. Pow. Now, in the past, yeah, you could only right click, but I guess what I have to do, I'd have to do that. Yeah, and do that. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Sure. Ah, yeah, whatever. All right, let's give it a go. Pow. Pow. Okay. Pow. Whoa. Oh, a bit. What? Okay. I don't know what's happening. There's a lot of things that confuse me. I'll tell you that much. But that's awesome. I like that. All right, let's make this look a little bit less like a cave, a little bit more like a house, shall we? I'm just making it squarer, a little bit squarer. How long have I been recording? It's been like 40 minutes. Jeez, 40 minutes, and you know what? 40 minutes, and I think we've got a lot to show for it. You know what? Oh, whoa. I guess I learned how to roll. Yeah. Okay. So R does a dash. Is that what the quest was? Yeah, cool. I've just, haha. Okay. Oh, and that's what the arrows are. Cool. I get you. I get you. I like it. This doesn't have a scroll. Awesome. The Questmaster's gift. Oh, hello there. I was getting frustrated watching you run around on foot, so I crafted you an awesome gift. The Waystone is a special block you can place that allows you to we know what Waystones are. They let you teleport to other Waystones. You can make them eventually, but they're quite expensive and very much out of your reach. But the Questmaster has given us some goodies. Awesome. You find them while exploring. You can yoink them, or you can right-click on them. Teleport to and from the process is tad expensive on the experience. Not free teleportation. Interesting. Okay. Create trains and immersive aircraft. Very nice. All right, but I will happily take my loot box. Thank you very much. And I mean, we've got the place claimed, so I can probably get away with placing this here. Dewey's abode. Oh, very nice. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we make another tool. Specifically I want to say a Mattock? Rock, dirt, sand, and gravel. Ooh, is this what I want? What do I want this? Effective on dirt. Yeah, I think I want Mattock. Yeah. Cool. So that's axe head. Adds a head as well. So we go here. We will need more of these. which is fine. That's doable. We want to chuck them in here. We then want handle. We then want adds a head. And I think these do count as like tool heads, I guess. So we get that. We get small axe head. We combine them in here. Pow, pow, pow. And we get my first Mattock. Mattock. There we go. Cool. So this should help me break some stuff. I'm wanting to build the walls out of birch, just to give us a little bit of like actual house happening here. So I'm gonna break all this. I want to give us walls, and yeah. And then I think if we ever want to expand this room, we will make like a door, and it will be a new room. You know what I mean? Like we'll actually do this somewhat properly. So we can add in some windows, I reckon. And we do this just properly, right from the get-go. And then we get a number of benefits. One is we have a nice house from the get-go. Two is I get to have a thumbnail that isn't embarrassing. You know what I mean? We get to have something. Now, I wouldn't mind a different type of log. You know what? Stripped birch is actually pretty good for the corners. I was like, I don't really want birch corners, like the logs, but the stripped birch actually works pretty well from memory. So, for example, this is a corner. No, that's not. Like it is, but it isn't. Is what it is, but it isn't. Isn't. Axe. Ta-da! And then we can do some of this. Now this one I want to just be like that. This one I kind of do want a window. Sadly, I do want it to be right where my bed is, but that should be okay, I think. Have that like that, that like that. Crafting table, you know what? We don't need you. We've got the crafting station, so that can be that. We can put the doorbell back on to give it a little bit of personality. Very nice. Let's break this, break this, break this. Pow, pow. Very nice. Yeah. Let's chop one more tree. Oh, how good is this? This is nice. This is real good. And then we'll have a quick look at the quest book again, see if there's... Oh, actually, no, we got a loot box to open as well. Alright, there we go. Oh. Sir. Sir, your mod doesn't work. What's this? Also, hold on. Keybinds. Zoom. Really? Do we not have a zoom? Key C. I would have thought we had a zoom. Because we have the mod that gives you full screen, unless it's a... Do we actually have just a different borderless extras? We have sodium extras by Tony. Yeah. And Tony adds zoom. Does Tony not? I'm pretty sure Tony adds zoom. Ha! FPS, full screen. Yeah. Back. Others? No. Performance? No. Quality? No. Am I crazy? I'm crazy. Crazy. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing then. I thought they did. I'll check that out after. Anyhow. Yeah, well, you know what? Let's frame it up. I wasn't going to, but I think it will look nicer if we actually just frame it up. So we'll do that. This doesn't go there. Pow, 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 pow. And then we'll, yeah, why not? That means we will need quite a few to go inside, which is unfortunate, but, you know, it happens. Oh, we can also have some glass. I reckon we do like a 3 glass there, and then the rest is something else. Now, what that something else is, currently, it's dirt. What roof do I do? Do I do a cobblestone roof? Do we have it? Yes! We have some cobblestone bricks. That is what our roof is going to be. Now, I wouldn't mind them being slabs, just so I have a little bit more roof happening. Oh, beautiful. Just so I can do like this, you know what I mean? All right, so that I don't want to. I want that to be glass. Glass. But I do want this to be this. Painting's gonna have to go somewhere else. That's alright. That's alright. We'll figure something out. I think that this might be our best work yet. Pow. Glass up there. Glass well, because I could do glass all there as well. And then is that a little bit goofy, having glass up there and... I did like the idea, but maybe, just maybe, we don't do that. And we just have glass there. It's pretty overkill already, having the glass there. You know what? Yeah, I'm so on board with this. Let me attempt to get some sand. You know, I didn't really think that far ahead, did I? Sand, yes. How much sand do I need? 1, 2... I need a decent amount. Let's just go until we can't breathe. Let's just go until we can't breathe. See how we go. See what we get done. Alright. Cool. What have we got? We have 9. I don't believe that will be enough. But 18! Now that will be enough. Alright, 18, yeah. So we'll see how we go. Now we can look in the bottom right, and that tells us how much we get. You just have to be aware to look in the bottom right. You know, you just have, that's the trick of the trade, is actually looking. Alright, cool. So, we'll get this smelting. We should have some bonus charcoal. Perfect. So we'll chuck that in. Chuck in our sand. Let that get cooking. Can we make charcoal pieces? No. Okay. I can put a second one in. I just don't want to waste my charcoal. I'm poor when it comes to charcoal at the moment. And pretty much anything at the moment, so I want to be a little bit cautious. Cool. Alright, I'll keep chopping up the walls. Now, Tinker's Construct is awesome. Later on, what you get to do is make some really powerful tools. Some are lumber axes, and they let you chop an entire tree in one chop. I don't know how that works with this tree chopping mod. I assume it still works, but it might not. I'm not too certain. So we'll have to wait and see. Oh yeah, and then I need this up there. Ah! Come on. Pow. Cool. Oh, this is nice. I'm very happy that we're doing this. Once the tree lets me out, I say to the door. Alright. We'll finish off the house. I'll open my loot box. We'll wrap up. Right? That sounds like plan. Come on. Gimme. We'll do this as well. And then I think this might be the most successful first episode we've ever done in the history of mod packs. Maybe. I've died once. That's not too bad. How's this going? Ooh. Do we do glass panes? Now, I haven't done glass panes too often. So it might be exciting. See what glass panes are offering these days. See what's happening in the glass pane community. Might get some posts on r/glass/pane finally. I don't know if that's a thing. Pow. Cool. So far, so good. So the idea is use this room honestly as much as I can, and then make other rooms. So I won't expand this room if I can avoid it. Like, for example, if we had enough Tinker stuff that I needed to go 1 over, I probably would just go 1 over. But as it currently stands, the plan would be to not, you know what I mean, and to make a different room. So we're calling it here for this room, as in saying this is how big it is. I'll fix up the lighting and make sure the torches are in nice places, up higher a little bit more, and then that should be good. I'm sorry if I'm a little nasally today. Hopefully it hasn't been noticeable at all. Oh, we don't have the mod that lets you do that. So I have to do that if we want some sense of symmetry in this building. And then, and then that looks, that's okay. Alright, do we glass paint it up? I think we do. I think we glass paint it up on a Tuesday. Pow. What we can also do is craft table on a stick. Craft table on a stick. And we can actually put that in a bulb slot, which is pretty cool. Let me now glass paint it up. Pow, pow, pow. Pow, 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 pow. Haha! I thought it would connect. Okay. Guys, it's okay. We've got glass. It's okay. Guys, relax. It's okay. What we're going to do is this, and that. Which gives us this. Which we then do like this. And like this. Perfect. It's not clear, which I like. I like to see the little bits saying that it is glass. But it's connecting, so it looks beautiful. We've got a nice glow from our house. We have our cobblestone brick roof and our smooth stone floor, which I think looks quite nice. Our bed is right by the window, which is probably less than ideal, to be honest. Let's just move it like over there, which is cool. If we see someone jump in bed, we'll quickly sleep. But I don't have a reason to skip the night at the moment, so I won't. Okay. And then I might even put them up against the wall because we'll probably have different machines. And while we've got the whatchamacallit, the crafting station as our go-to. Oh, yeah, we'll see. You could just get a spawn set. We might as well have it over there. Oh, Dreamcatcher. Huh. Gives one random effect. Slot left pocket, right pocket. Gives one random effect for 260 seconds when waking up. And I just get this. And I just do that. And then when I wake up for 260 seconds, I get a random something happens. Yeah, I'll take it. Cool. That's pretty cool. I like these little fun little random little things that happen. But yeah, so there we go. It doesn't connect to the chest, which is a little unfortunate. We've obviously got the furnace here. I might move the furnace and we might double chest it up. Double chest. This guy gets access, which is cool. He doesn't need access, but he's got access. Middle mouse is not sorting. Oh, but it goes tss. That's cool. We'll sort it. And then furnace can go over there. Sure. And this is our humble abode. That might be the thumbnail, possibly. But we now have our loot box. Nothing. I can't sort my inventory. Come on, man. What's going on there? All right, right click. We got plastic waste from rats. That's great. Really happy about that. That is good. Cool. Awesome. Very happy. Okay. All right, let's consult the quest, see what else we've got done. So we've done this now. We get some coins. I'll keep that as a mystery. All right, mailbox. What do we have? We have some letters. You survived your first night. Here's some lunch. Cool. So we get a packed lunch. We get hand-me-downs. Oh, do we want Dad's old shoes or slightly scorched hand-me-down? So a hat or some boots? I kind of want the boots. Recall, and then that's it done. Sure, let's consult our boots. These shoes belong to your father. You haven't seen him since he set sail in search of treasure. I wonder if he found any. And, I mean, it's good, I guess. It's better armor. Sure. All right, I'll take it. Yeah, cool. We got some apples. Very nice. All right, next up. It's been 10 days. It definitely hasn't. But the server's been up for 10 days, I guess. So we'll yoink that up and we get a honey cookie. Sure. We get a return scroll to go home, I guess. And a panic necklace. Increases the movement speed after taking damage. I will take it. Very nice. How many days has it been? 20. It's been 25 days. All right, well, maybe we'll leave these because, I mean, we're just getting freebies now. 50 days, bro. Yeah. Yeah. We'll wait until we accept those. We'll wait a little bit at least. Difficulty mode. So what's happening here? Normal mode. And we get a music disc. Normal mode changes. Vanilla Minecraft difficulty. Rare chance to find jewels and gems inside stone while mining. Killing 100 undead causes a new raid to start. Undead army. Oh, that's awesome. That's sort of like a little bit of Terraria. I like that. We'll take that. Cool. Have we done anything else? We've done challenges. Oh. Yeah, it's all the day stuff. So technically we've reached level 100, so we would get some crazy stuff. Like I'm not gonna open that. That's a little bit cheesy. Kill the kill this thing. What the hell's that? Yeah, all right, sure. Generate unnecessary amount of powers, feed it into a thingy. Kill 50 times of each. Yeah, the Oppenheimer. Okay, cool. Hell yeah. All right, awesome. I like what I'm seeing so far. I wonder if we should get into rats sooner rather than later. Chronically unemployed. Bounty board. Rockin' and rollin'. I mean, we've learnt this. We can roll. A well-timed roll means you won't die. And we get a recall potion. And we get all this stuff unlocked. We get curios if we get this stuff done. So I'll have to do that. Nether progression, huh? We get... if we do this stuff, we get that, sure. If we discover a bounty board, we do that. Cool. So we need to find a village. Yeah, that's all fine. Locate a village signpost. This tells you where a village is. Cool. 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 And craft a nature's compass, and we get some goodies as well. All right, that's pretty nice. I like mining. I don't like mining. I like the concept of progressing from mining. So I like this. If we get iron, we can do that. If we pick diamond pickaxe, we get the diamonds back. We get freebies. We get to do cool stuff. I like it. Diggy Diggy Hole Part 2. Diggy Diggy Hole Part 1. Earthly minerals. They're not rocks. Skylar. I don't know. I'm sorry. But yeah, awesome. We can do all that. And then something about Optimus Prime, I can only imagine is what this means. Awesome. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed the episode. Hopefully you will enjoy what becomes of this episode. Do I need to... Oh, yeah, this can be me. I can be in the thumbnail. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you have some fun. Hopefully you are having a good time. Make sure you guys are staying safe out there in this world. And hopefully I'll see you all in the next one. I should say thank you again to our donators and our channel members. This server we host it. We're hosting it on our hardware. And thank you. Thank you guys. We had some hardware issues recently, and the support from you guys watching the videos, like watching the views, the donators, the channel members, being able to not only just fix that issue of like the hard drive killing itself. It was an NVMe that killed itself. But buying the replacements and buying enough to set up like RAID and stuff like that, so that hopefully, assuming we set everything up right, we shouldn't be able to lose data anymore. Fingers crossed on that one. But thanks to you guys, that was a pretty easy decision to make it financially. So yeah, we sort of had some rainy day server funds. So thank you guys so much for that. And yeah, cool. Thank you to our donators. Thank you to our tier 3 channel members, Melizzy, Final Phoenix 13, and Space Stupid John. Thank you to those of you that have supported through the Discord as well, through those donations to even more so directly help the servers. Thank you guys, and I will see you all in the next one. I love these clouds, by the way. It's a setting in the shaders somewhere, and it's cool. It's like it's from the like Minecraft like promotional material. Yeah. It's very cool. I usually do want... This isn't even its final form. There's a setting in here, wherever they do clouds, to have the second clouds. Double. Yeah. Yeah, I like the double. Makes it feel a lot more cloud. Yeah. I also like the normal water, to be honest. This water is so last year. Am I right, guys? Materials, water style, unbound. Oh, unbound plus waves, maybe, perhaps, perchance. I think unbound just has waves by default. Assuming my game doesn't crash while I switch them. I like it. Yeah, alright, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.